Hey yo, what's good? It's your favorite Straw Hat Nico. Talking about New Game Season 2. Sensational, bruh. So, entire time, this whole episode is focusing on preparing for the new game. And what I like about the show so much is literally teaching you what you gotta do to make a video game. That's the whole appeal to me. And it's obviously telling you how all different jobs and roles come together and why team chemistry is so important in the industry. I like that so much. I like how every character feels relatable, like you can see a piece of yourself in them. I like that so much, bro. Because Ren seems like the responsible person we're all supposed to be, but sometimes we lacking low key. Yagami's that one person, works super hard, but it's kind of antisocial to a degree. Oba's supposed to be the happy go lucky person where they just don't want to be lacking, but they know it's gonna happen. Sakura, of course, we already know her thing. She's there and she's trying to figure out how she wants to do her life, but she's still childish, but she doesn't want to admit she's childish. But that's just a couple of examples to say the least. But I like how every character in this show, every time they do something, bro, I'm laughing. I know it's one thing about me. I don't laugh at a lot of anime, so my laugh, it has to be something good. Because what I like about the show is I get to be sitting there, oh, they won't do that. They actually did that. I see them out here. Because I was wondering the entire time, why is there no dudes in this show? I've never seen a single dude in this show. And if I did, probably as a background character, they weren't named. So I was trying to figure out why it's like this. They answered it in this episode. They were saying basically, let's say for example, they got rid of one of the girls and a dude is pulled up. That could ruin the whole chemistry. And remember, the whole plot of the show is to make a video game from start to finish and show you what you gotta do while you're making a video game, right? So there's no real plot, like there's no plot heavy motivation for things to happen. You just know, make the video game, and then once they finish the video game, boom, season is over, right? So I was thinking, if they had to do to the mix, how can they make him just naturally fit into the equation? Because all we know, he could hit on every girl, ruin one of the girls, or make things tense. Me, I trying to see no weirdo in the office ruin everything because he like one girl. No, we not with it. But what I like about this show also, it knows when to focus on a certain character. So we saw a little bit of, Sakura dealing with her mentor, Yukumi. And we also saw Hajime, I think her name is. She out here being a weirdo once again. And she was trying to figure out, okay, what can I do to help the company? And I like how everything feels like it's supposed to happen the way it does. It flows naturally. No characters just overstepping their boundaries to do it. And when they do, it's because their personality, it's how they do things. Now when a certain character acts up, everyone's aware like, why are you acting different? I love that about this show. It's like everyone knows each other, so it's like, look, character says something crazy out of their normal character. All someone gotta say is, but last time you did that, A, B, and C happened, or you would never do something like that. See, when characters are aware of situations, and when the show knows when to, use a character to break the fourth wall, man, sensational. Because I always notice I'm really picky with anime, especially this type, because imagine The Office, but for video games and anime version. That's the show for you. Except this time there's no dudes in there. And if they are, they're background character. They don't really matter or impact the story. And what made me laugh was I was sitting here like, so the episode's over, and I told you, I just keep happening to me. When anime is good, I don't even look at the time. I'm just taking screenshots like crazy and seeing what can be a meme for me, what can just be like, alright, it's a random meme you can use every other day, every 5 days, you feel me? Because look, y'all know how I feel about memes. It's really hit or miss, but if you notice, watch certain animes like this one, anything they do is a meme waiting to be used. Or anything they say is a quotable. And you know a show is good, you can actually quote the things they do when saying it. The music is good. I love the characters. They look all adorable, whatever, kawaii if you want to call them. And I like how Hifumi-san, like, bruh. The fact she's so shy, she's aware of it, but she can't really change it. It's too funny. Even the porcupine's like, listen, Mo, I'm just gonna be here. Don't worry about the rest. They just know how to make the characters shine. And I wish more anime could do is like, make every character feel like they matter and actually impact the story. Don't make them just be there to be there. And every time we see them, we're saying, why are they here? What's gonna change now? Never feel like that. I never feel that way with this show. And what most about it is, every time an event happens, you can just feel like, oh, it can continue in the next episode. Cool stuff. Or, oh, they showed us this so we learn exactly what happens when you make an actual video game. Oh, that's how it can be in the workplace. I see how this is realistic. But you also know at the same time, They can just throw stuff in there like anime gags for funsies. Yes, I get it. And a lot of characters in the show are relatable because we all been through that one situation. We at work, but we're saying, what do you want to do after work? Like, career-wise. What do we want to achieve at the company we work for? Are we trying to make a difference? Like, what do we really want at the end of the day? Yeah, paycheck's nice and all, but what are we going to spend it on? Okay, we have office friends, but what can we really do? We're not at work. Can we still hang out with office friends? How does social life go? How do we find a good balance? See, that's what I like about these type of anime. It makes you think, okay, look, this is my life. What do I want to do with it at the end of the day? When everything's said and done, will I change anything? Will I do anything different? If I could, am I happy with my job? Do I want a new one? Am I in my career? Am I going to college? Like, what's the deal? There's a character in here for everyone. Now, I always told myself, as long as the anime can make me relate to it, make me want to think about it, and care about the characters, and want more from it, it did its job. So for me, this is easily an A++. But if you're not really into the animes that involve, one standard location, like a workplace, you may not like it. If you're not the kind of person where you watch an anime, you're like, okay, this is too realistic, not for me, you may not like it. If you don't like, situational comedy, maybe watch this after it's all said and done and binge it like I did last season. But hey, I really did enjoy it. Can't wait for the next episode. It was something else, say the least. And if you tell me which one was my waifu, they all are, to be honest, because bruh, I like a show where any character could be big goals. But let me just wrap this up real quick. I am a picky guy when it comes to anime. I really avoid two genres in particular, school and slice of life. But this one makes me say, you know what? Slice of life isn't that bad. It's just some of them, I guess, I don't relate to, so I don't care about them. But hey, one genre does not define every anime in it. You feel me? But look, I said everything I wanted to say. So do your boy a favor. Like, comment, subscribe, share your favorite social medias. Follow me on Twitter if you want to. Join my Discord, link in the description below. And also, if you want to really support me financially, check out my Patreon and back me there. But hey, it's all on you. Thank you so much for watching. MVP.